Hey guys, and welcome to my 14-week pregnancy update with baby number 3. I said I was going to do weekly updates and things have been very crazy over here. We're getting ready for a long trip. We actually leave tomorrow. We'll be driving for 2 days and I have not had time. I've been packing, so I'm lucky that this is even getting done right now because I'm like, I'm just gonna do it really quick. So I am 14 weeks in a few days. Yeah. Exactly, I'm not sure, but 14 weeks in a few days. So the baby is the size of a lemon this week, and that's huge. The last time I did an update, I'm looking at my notes, it looks like I wrote the baby was the size of a lime. So huge. That's pretty cool. And I am not sure if I am feeling the baby or not. I cannot tell. Like at night after I eat, I'm sitting there and I think I might feel a few little pokes here and there. It feels like it really could be, and my midwife has assured me, yeah, it totally could be. So that's really exciting if it is. I'm sure it will get stronger in the next, few days or in the next week, and maybe I'll be able to tell a little bit more. But I did have my midwife appointment 2 days ago, and she, listened for the baby. I'm measuring exactly 14 weeks, and the baby's heart rate was, I think, 150 about, and it was so cute. Little baby Rue was kicking and moving all around, like she would get the heartbeat, and then all of a sudden there was a certain sound that the little monitor made, and she's like, yeah, that's the baby kicking, and then baby would move, and it was just, I don't know, it was really cool to know that even though I don't know if I'm feeling the baby, like the baby is moving for sure. So yeah, the midwife appointment went really good, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. Okay, so myself, physically, I am feeling great. I am so glad I'm feeling great, considering that we're taking this road trip, and it's a really good time to do it. Hopefully I feel as good when we come back in a couple of months, but I am still tired towards like early evening, maybe 4 or 5 o'clock. Sometimes I do take a nap, but for the most part, even if I don't take a nap, I'm still pretty good. Sleeping has changed the last few days. My belly is getting bigger. That's mostly why I wanted to do this update. I don't have a whole lot to update on, but my belly is getting bigger. And so I've noticed, like, when I'm laying on my side, I mean, obviously I lay on my side most of the time. Laying on my back isn't comfortable, and laying on my stomach just doesn't seem wise. But when I lay on my side, it's like I have now been shoving a pillow up against, the front of me, and the last couple of nights I've had a pillow on my back. So, yeah, it's definitely happening. That's kind of funny, but overall I've been sleeping okay. I've been kind of stressed about this trip, so I've been thinking a lot about that. But I think once we get there, I'll be sleeping great again. Emotionally, I'm doing great, besides being a little bit stressed about this trip, but I don't really think that has anything to do with pregnancy. I think anytime you take a large trip with your family, things get kind of stressful. But yeah, I feel great emotionally. I haven't had anything. Maybe I'm a little bit more, emotional with sad things, I suppose, but I haven't noticed anything huge. I measured my waist, and 12 weeks I was about 34 inches, and now I'm about 34 3/4 of an inch. So my belly is getting big. Like, it is, I can feel it. Like, it's just huge. And I am now back to my pre-pregnancy weight. Exactly. So that's good. I have officially entered the 2nd trimester, so that's probably why I'm feeling so great right now. I know that happens, but yeah, so back to pre-pregnancy weight, and I feel great. So I'll give you guys a belly shot, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about the midwife appointment. Okay, here is my 14-week belly, and it looked bigger. I was wearing a tank top before I started shooting this, and it looked bigger, but it is definitely like round. It is very round. So here's from the front. You can definitely see how my belly button looks huge in this angle, but yep, there's the belly at 14 weeks. As far as my midwife appointment, everything went great. All my blood work came back just fine. Nothing really exciting happened besides getting to hear the baby's heartbeat. And I will actually insert a clip if I have time, or I'll upload a separate video. I was going to do that last time and it didn't happen, but I have a shorter one this time that I don't have to edit, so I will somehow get that up in the next few days. Yeah, and since I'm going out of town, we will be gone for 9 weeks, and I won't see her for 9 weeks, but she's not concerned. I'm not concerned. I will do my 20-week ultrasound around June 20th, I believe, and she wrote up we found a place, and she wrote everything up. She's already contacted them, so I just have to call and make our appointment once I know Jeremy's schedule a little bit more. So that will be super exciting. We're looking really forward to being able to see the baby and know if it's a boy or a girl finally. Yeah, so that's exciting. And what else did we do? She gave me copies of all my blood work and paperwork just in case something were to go wrong when I'm there. You know, I can take all that to the hospital and they kind of know history of everything. So yeah, feeling great. And I will go back and see her, I think it's like the day after we get back. And at that point I will do my glucose test, which the last time when I did that with Cooper, it came back with low blood sugar, which was kind of weird. So we'll go ahead and do it again this time. I am probably going to decline the state glucose test that I guess things have changed. The last time I did it with Cooper, I just ate like a really big breakfast, you know, exactly what she wanted me to eat, like a couple pancakes with whipped cream and syrup, and you know, there's a specific list that she gives you. And then they did blood work with Cooper in her office at that time. However, I guess things have changed now, and she said with the state regulations and stuff that she wants most people to just go through and do it that way. And I said, well, I don't want to drink that drink. I did that with Carter and it was absolutely disgusting. So I'd rather just eat something that I know what it is and go from there. So I will decline the state test and we'll just do she'll, you know, prick my finger in her office, and as long as it comes back fine, we'll go ahead and, you know, not do the glucose test. If for some reason something is off, then I will go ahead and do the actual test you know, go get it done, blood work and stuff. But I feel great. I know this time with Cooper, I was not feeling so good. If I would eat something really sugary, although I haven't been eating much sugary stuff because it hasn't sounded good at all. But I know with Cooper, I just felt awful. So I'm feeling pretty good. I don't think it'll be an issue. But anyways, that is my 14-week update. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And this will be the last time that I'll be in this little backdrop. I'm not going to take everything with me. So we will have a new set of some sort when we get to Oregon. So we'll see you there. Bye guys.